I feel like the confidence is built through like sacrifice too, though.
Yeah.
Doing what everybody else don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting up at 5 a.m. Can't hang out with the homies.
Right.
Can't go out to the bars. Gotta go to bed early. Gotta eat healthy.
Sacrifice.
You don't have. Yeah.
Doing that, wow, man, that's tough.
That's
It
why I love
is.
sports, man. That's why I love sports because it's gonna build y'all. The stuff y'all doing now, y'all don't even realize when y'all
You gonna enjoy some of
when
that shit. You
when
probably
y'all
ain't
our
gonna want
age,
to.
and y'all stop playing ball. Y'all gonna be a supreme at business or job or work or whatever y'all decide to do.
there you go.
And y'all.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We in this 2 BOV.
Yeah, we in the house. Back again.
Spark that thing off, yeah.
We back again.
We back like we never
Always
left.
back again.
We got our
Good.
two youngsters over here.
Yeah.
This is my guy.
Yeah, you got the two youngsters. You got
What's
two youngsters in
crazy?
the house.
It's beautiful watching these boys though, because you literally watching them grow up.
Watch them grow up. That's craziness.
Even with you going to charter first, they recognize your talent, you smile up and say, yeah, I gotta get out of here and go to where I can be. I appreciate it for my track, my running.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get into that. Well,
Yeah,
let's
let's get into
introduce everybody here and let's introduce the podcast first.
Yes, sir.
I'm your man Ed Blackshear.
I'm your boy G Brown, AG.
It's the Two Brothers Point of View podcast.
Yes, sir.
We got some young studs in the building. Some young studs in the building. Like we usually, our last two podcasts, we interview some studs that already did it.
Yes.
They've been there.
Trenches.
They did it. Went to the trenches.
Yes.
They played college, some pro. And now they
Elite level too.
Elite level.
Yeah.
Now these guys is within the elite.
Yes.
Elite stuff. So we got Damoy Allen in the building. Iowa State. Iowa University.
All guys.
Track star over here.
What was the first school you went to?
I went to Indian Hills.
Okay. So yeah, went through the trenches.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got Marqus
Junior.
Marqus for Marqus.
Yeah. What's going on?
Where Mark going? Where you going, Mark?
Western New Mexico?
Western New Mexico. Yeah, we out here.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Man, he going too far.
What he played last 2 years?
Niagara.
Niagara University. D1 JUCO.
See?
Yeah. So, gentlemen, tell me. We always tap, like I said, we always tap into somebody who, the mindset of somebody who already did it.
Yes.
So, we watched y'all grow up. Let's start at the beginning. We watched y'all grow up. Mark literally was at our AAU game the day after he was born. The day after he was born, he was at the gym. I forget what tournament it was.
I remember. I think it was Potsdam. It was a tournament in Potsdam. We were standing in dorm rooms. He was a baby.
Yeah.
Like really.
Faster than that. I remember. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this kid's at he's just born.
My mom was taking him everywhere.
Yeah, he's like, this just born. What are you doing here?
And what's crazy about him coming, like, watching basketball, he was little enough and he would pay attention to the game. We would be at all how, certain babies cry or whatnot. He would just sit in his crib and just observe and be attracted to the ball or attracted to whatever his little ass was looking at.
Yeah.
But he was attracted to the game very early. And it was fascinating to watch. My mom would always recognize, look at him, he's just in tune with the game at a younger baby stage. You noticed that early. Now we here now.
Yeah.
Like you said, Adirondack Spirit, East Squad.
All that. Mark been through. Let's see, Mark from all of it.
Definitely.
All of it.
What he did too. What he did with Pride with the basketball, was you training him sometimes?
Oh yeah, we did Junior Raiders.
Junior Raiders.
Ball handling. Did that for a
Did
few
that.
years. That for a few years. I mean, Shawnee. Shout out to Shawnee.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
even Deshaun.
Yeah.
Tried. Shout out to my nephew Deshaun too. If you don't know, this is my nephew.
Yeah.
Very proud uncle for this kid, because you know where we come from. It's Utica, New York. find a way. And it ain't easy to get focus out of here, you know what I'm saying? Let's tap into that.
Yeah, so that's really why I'm proud of both these young men, because
because it's hard.
This town could
And
devour
even
you.
their friends. They got a lot of friends, associates, or whatever way you want to call it. And a lot of people go different routes, even though they have the talent or don't have the talent, wish they had the talent. You know, it's easy to go that route. That's the easier route. But the tougher thing to do is tapping into your skill set, remain focused. I think that the biggest thing about that is not quitting, which is so easy for us to do. Once we get to a certain plateau of your game, you just feel like, oh,
Yeah, I'm him.
I'm just him, and I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us did it.
Yeah.
Not no hardness, but a lot of us see something like, oh, I'm good now. These gentlemen found a way to figure it out. Like, they stay in it, they grind it out. Who knows what's next? Well, you guys know what's next.
Yeah.
And for both of y'all, you can go whoever wants to go first. In the beginning stage, like we always ask, where did it come from? Where did your passion come from? Where did your focus come from? I know, and where was the beginning? And you knew for sure, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. I want to be that. I mean, I'm talking about from the ages of 5, ages of 6, ages whatever.
What's your origin? What's the origin of your?
Yeah, what came?
Like when your brain
go
told
first,
you.
Damoy.
When your brain told you.
Other than your people telling you that you had it, because you know your parents be like, you can do it, you can't do it. But when it was you sat yourself in the mirror.
I've always been in track though, but
Yeah.
I was born in Jamaica and I lived there the first half of my childhood. And so I remember I got cut from a track team when I was like 6, 7, around that age. And then I cried to my mom. And then that was my earliest memory of track. And then when I came here to the States, you know, obviously fell in love with basketball.
I remember
You know what I'm
that. I enjoyed you playing the game. I wish you would have kept playing. Honestly, you were super athletic to me.
He's out. He's out.
Don't be lying, man. Yeah, I understand what he means, though.
Yeah.
Being I know what you mean.
Going around school telling teachers he going to do.
That's it.
Right, though, as you should.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, for the passion part, I never really liked track, to be honest. Obviously, you know, what you're good at, for some people, you know, you don't really like it in the beginning. Some people like MJ, he didn't like basketball at first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, similar to that, I ain't like track. For the simple reason being, it was kind of like boring. You know, like, who want to just get up and run?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, like, basketball gets you girls too, so like,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of attention right there.
That's
So
not the
like,
most honest answer I ever
Yeah,
heard.
I like
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, boom. So I would say the passion for me was when I went to Junior Olympics. I think it was like North Carolina, and then I seen I lost. I didn't make it to the next round, and I lost in front of like thousands of people, and that hurt it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I don't like losing. I think that's where the losing part of me, like not liking to lose, that part built in me. Like, and you know, from basketball, I already had that attitude. You know what I'm saying? So like that attitude from basketball that I had carried over the track, like not wanting to lose. Like, I can't let these dudes beat me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's when the passion really started for me. Was losing in front of all the people. I didn't want to fail again. So
I can relate to that. How about you, Mikey? What was your moment of recognizing that you actually you loved it? Other than me recognizing it when you was a baby.
I'm about to say that, like, I've been around basketball since I was little, so it was kind of like instilled in me.
Yeah.
But for me, I think realizing like it's really what I wanted to do. It's probably when I got cut from City Rocks back-to-back years. It was like 9th grade and 10th grade in 2 summers.
Yes, I
That 10th grade summer going into 11th grade, that's when I was like, all right, it's time. I know whatever.
Yeah.
They cut me. So then came home that summer. It was time to turn it up a notch. From that point on, it was up.
I remember that I remember bringing you to
Yeah,
those.
it got you trying. I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Wasting my time.
But that's a part of the journey, though. Like both of you guys are saying, what I'm hearing from both of you guys is a failed mission could go either way. You know what I mean? You can go into a situation like, okay, this is you could have both of you could have said, I'm done with athletics in general. I'm just always not getting to where I want to be. I tried out here, I raced here. First time was in Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. That's one of my favorite places to go. I love Jamaica. But going and losing there at a young age, and then coming to the States and losing again, and then recognizing I don't like losing. I like winning. So I'm going to continue to fight through these hardships so I can learn from them.
In that young age, man.
Yes.
That young age is that's like where when
It hit or miss, bro.
it could drop you to just being like, I'm just not gonna do this.
Or I'm not good enough.
You know, or it could launch you.
Yes. Or it
Man.
can launch
It
you.
could launch you.
Which a lot of these kids now, and I always say this, bro, coming from Utica, we're small. You know, we don't get everything we need immediately like the bigger cities, like the training, like the attention, like the guy to come grab you who has the connections and can put you in a position to play against the best or close to the best. So when you come from Utica, where we're from, it's like we have to earn it and learn late. So we become late bloomers almost. We might have your ones who are just who gets it, like we had Joshua Wright, we had Chris Garrett, those guys who got it a little faster or just had it early on. Some of us don't get it early on, but we want it. And those who want it, they keep going and they work and they go through the hardship of losing a lot. Because I've been there, bro, being that not even the second man off or the third man off, the 10th man off. Like, well, he's better than you, he's better than you, he's better than you, he's better than you. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, when do I get my chance or my spot? And you guys are showing that if you just keep going, keep striving, there's more, you know what I'm saying, down the road for yourselves.
This I wanted to actually tap into this too though.
Okay.
Because they both went to JUCO.
Oh, yes, you
They
did.
both went to JUCO. Everybody think you gotta go D1.
Yes,
Like straight out of high school.
yes,
Going D3,
yes.
D2 out of high school.
Yes.
Or you going actually if you going D3 or JUCO, they thinking like basketball ain't something, basketball or athletics in general.
It's
It
gonna
ain't
be too
something.
easy.
Yeah, it's gonna
Or
be
they
too easy,
nothing.
or it ain't really nothing, or it
Right.
ain't nothing. You know what I mean? But they took the JUCO route. What made you guys be confident in taking the JUCO route instead of like harping on? Oh, of course you want to go D1 or D2 out of high school.
That's media driven too.
Yeah. But what was it you guys' mind that made you want to go JUCO first?
My senior year, so I went to college my 11th year, and I went to States and all that, came second, I think, for the year. And then my senior year, I was like, I'm about to win this whole thing, right? So I started grinding really hard, like, man, waking up early all day, every day, you know what I'm saying, and grinding. And then obviously, that got cut short because of COVID, but
Oh man, yeah.
so like, but in Proctor, this was one of the main reasons why my dad really didn't want me to go to Proctor because my grades probably gonna drop in the crowd and all that. But I'm not gonna lie, in Proctor, nobody really preached GPA. Like they ain't say yo like you need a 2.5 to go D1, and they ain't say that. They just say yo 65, you good, play the sport.
Hold on. We're Proctor grads, and that's exactly how the motherfuckers
If
put
you
it
know,
on to
you
it.
know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody sitting down and say, yo, more, you need a 2.5 to go D1.
It's just a play.
Yeah, you just need a 65. So me being, I don't like school, so it's like, I'm just get a 65, the bare minimum, so I can run. You know what I'm saying? So my senior year, my grades was good, but my first years of high school, you know what I'm saying, that adds up, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so my GPA was like 1.9 or something like that, but I ain't know, right? So my senior year when COVID, I had a good indoor season. I came second in the state for public schools, and then so I was getting all these letters coming in from college and things. And then there's one school, St. Francis. I think that's Pennsylvania. I don't know, somewhere out there. The coach hit me up, and he was like, they want me to come here, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bet. So asked my transcript, sent them my transcript.
Devastation.
Mind you, I'm happy. I'm like, man, it's my senior year. My grades good. I'm running fast. I was getting like B's and A's. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my grades serious now. She was like, your GPA too low. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, you got like a 1.8, 1.9. You need a 2.5. I'm like, but I got A's and B's. She was like, nah.
Yo, all because I'm laughing because I can relate to this exact conversation. Keep going.
She was like, nah, your first 2 years, you know what I'm saying, your grades is pretty bad. I'm like, dang, and then she was like, I can help you out with that. I'm like, bet, never heard from her again. Damn, so I was just sitting there in my room. I didn't know what to do. It was like April. That's when COVID hit, like April, May. I was sitting in my room, no outdoor season. I didn't know what to do. And so I seen this one dude that I ran against the state, and I beat him. And I seen he committed somewhere. I'm like, where he going? So I looked it up, and I seen that he going to Indian Hills. And it's a JUCO. So I started looking up. I didn't know about JUCOs then. I'm not gonna lie. So I started looking up JUCOs and stuff. Then I did my research on the best JUCOs for track. I emailed all of them. None of them hit me back. But Indian Hills, they hit me right then and there. And it was like far away from home. I didn't want to be nowhere near New York. Like I wanted to leave. And so I'm like, all right, this is what it is. JUCO. Boom.
I want to say how proud I am for recognizing that it wasn't over just because you see that your grades was good.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? Because when I say I can relate to exactly what you're saying, so 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade are your average years, right?
Yeah, you need to.
So those are the main years of, I don't know if I ever remember this. I remember going to school and my grades were so low that I barely was going to play basketball that season. I boo-hooed, I cried and all that. I remember Buddha damn near knocked me clean before I got it. You fucking crying. Make me look at it. So I talked to coach, he made me go talk to teachers, and as soon as I recognized that I was able to get good grades, like you said, your senior year, you start to get good grades. Some of us are just, we need, and I think that goes back to the school system.
We said this last
We have to make you guys accountable because some of us do want to be straight A students. A lot of us is lazy. So we got to have a little fire like you know what I mean, a look struck on us to get going. And that's what happened. Once I recognized I wasn't going to be able to play, I booed, I cried, whatever the case. The coach said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. I became a high honorable student that year off the strength of that. Then I realized, okay, the 9th, 8th, 10th, 11th grade was really where I messed up at, how I became a JUCO product. But at the same token, I had schools calling me. And when they said, send that transcript, you dig what I'm saying? When they tell you to send that transcript, that's when reality sinks in. Now, you didn't know no better. The coaches are like, yo, just send it anyways.
Yeah.
Just send yours anyways. We'll find a way. I'm thinking to myself, see, I knew my and I knew for damn well, bro, if I send my transcript, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going.
I'm not going. All these high schools, expensive schools, like, yeah, see your transcript, we got you.
That's a nice life lesson, because I remember in 8th grade.
Yeah.
You remember Mr. Fletcher?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Fletcher in social studies, he used to tell us, because I think it was something happened in our class in 8th grade, and Mr. Fletcher got super tight, and he just sat the whole class down and was like, yo, when y'all leave here and y'all go to high school, he said, your first 3 years of high school gonna be the most important time in your life. When he said that, I mean, me and my brain, when an older person usually say something to me like that, I'll be like, all right, I'm about to
tap in.
I'm gonna tap in.
Yes, sir.
I mean, but sitting here with y'all and y'all saying that, it's like full circle. But he's literally, when I was, remember 8th grade, he got tight. He was like, yo, y'all don't take this serious. He's like, the next 3 years of your life gonna determine the rest of your life. He's literally said that.
And he was right.
He was right.
He was right. That gives back to saying the school system. I appreciated those teachers who tried to give me those lessons. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I had it sooner or me. Take accountability for myself. Like you did. You just did. My grades wasn't right. You knew what you wanted to do, but you had to figure it out. And you did. You became a junior college, a JUCO product, which I think was a blessing.
For that.
Yeah. Those were the real athletes, though.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
I pick a JUCO athlete over D1 athlete any day.
Because their work ethic is retarded. And
Because you gotta grind. You still gotta grind. You have to grind. If you want to keep going,
yes,
you gotta keep going after your 2 years.
I don't think people can understand how blessed it is to go D1 out of high school.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Yeah.
Right.
You really gotta be like 5-star, 4-star. That's not normal.
Yeah, that's like a 1% type of
It's
thing when
very
you play
tough.
ball.
And your physique from head to toe. Some people look the part more than they play the part and just be like, well, this kid is 6'8". And then I'm speaking on basketball now, because it might be different for track. You know what I'm saying? But speaking on basketball or even football, if you a certain height and weight and you match what they're looking for, that's the first thing they're gonna look at. You can only average 5 points coming off the bench. But if they see something that they can use,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for him.
Yep.
I'm gonna go grab him. Now I'm gonna check his grades, and that's when it gets tricky. So for you, Marcus, I know that's the first thing I try to preach, just off the strength of what I went through,
Mhm.
making sure the grades are accurate. And did you ever have a struggle in that department?
High school, like school wasn't really like, it wasn't a problem for me. But I ain't gonna say that I got like A student. But,
Yeah.
you know, like my B's, my C's.
Right.
I was cool with my teachers, so like I got some leeway, stuff like that.
Right.
The guy out of high school, I don't think I was ready to play D1 basketball. I graduated high school 17, so I was small, you know. And so then I didn't really have no schools talking to me really. I think I was talking to Coach Lee at Hurt, and then in V a little bit. And then I started sending out emails, like you said, the coaches everywhere myself. And when I heard back from my coach at Niagara, like the whole staff hit me within like 2 hours. So then he told me how they actually gonna play. And when I went my freshman year, that was COVID year, so like a lot of schools wasn't playing and stuff like that. And then he was like, yeah, we're gonna try to play. I think we played like 14 games that year, something like that. But it was better than not playing nothing at all.
It was a good season.
Yeah, and like that year didn't count towards my eligibility, so that really gave me more time to like mature my body weight, stuff like that. Yeah. So then last year was like a true freshman year. This past season, my sophomore year, and after that, yeah.
It seemed like for JUCO guys too, like the system for junior college, they give you like workout plans and things of that nature, but to actually do them, like you said for yourself, that COVID year, you had to wake yourself up. Like who was telling you to do that? Was there anybody telling you like, yo, you gotta get up and go work out?
Nah, you gotta do it yourself.
You gotta do it yourself. So that's a big part of the youngsters now who don't recognize what it takes to actually get to shit. Not even D1.
You can't even be motivation at that point.
Yeah, it's gotta be just like how you wake up to eat in the morning. Yeah, when you wake up to eat or brush your teeth, that it has to become a routine of life. You really gotta want it. And I always tell him, like, because I watch him work hard all the time. Even this boy here too. Whenever they friends come, I say, y'all working. I love that. But is there another notch? Is there another notch? Let's be honest. Absolutely there's another notch. It might hurt. It might feel weird. It might be like, I'm not into this. But those dudes who take it to that next level, that extra notch, after that extra notch they just gave, when they be like, damn, that was a lot. There's another one.
Yeah.
I believe that
mental
both.
part come in though.
Huh?
That's where the mental part come in though.
Very well. There you
And I
go.
think JUCO really help with the mental.
There's a lot of people that would not survive JUCO, regardless of sport you're doing.
Right. Because
I feel like it's a constant work. It's because you like literally you gotta be thinking like I gotta get to the next. If I want to get to the next level,
I put that work in.
I gotta keep
you don't
going.
even talk
Because
about
you only
it.
got 2 years.
Yeah.
You got 2 years to shine for somebody else at the next level to see you. I mean, then you could jump up to D2 or D1. I mean,
You don't got like the same outlets as like people like at that D1 level. So like D1 level, like yeah, your coach might have you on like a workout routine where you got lift early practice, another workout, like stuff like that. And then they got that like that recovery, rehab, all that stuff to take care of your body. JUCO, if your school got that, then that's weird.
Right.
mm,
And for D1 or a university of any kind, they got coaches for that specifically.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facility
you go
way
to a
better.
junior college, you got coaches who are pretty much just trying to figure out how to win a game, or you know what I'm saying. Well, in other schools, you got coaches who say, okay, I run the gym or the conditioning. This is mandatory. You don't come here, you don't play. You know what I'm saying? And then not only does that help you, but then you still have to put yourself in a position where I still got to go do my stuff. That's why I said that extra level, that that notch that are always there. I believe is always there. There's always another one. Because we know Mamba mentality. I go back to that all the time. That is real. I believe in that Mamba mentality because, like he said, there's people who's going in the club, then there's this motherfucker who's walking to the gym at 3, 4 in the morning before practice. Then he practices before practice. Then he's still in the gym after practice. You know what I'm saying? They used to say, Kobe Bryant, like, yo, this motherfucker think I'm gonna pass him the ball. You just walking in the gym.
Yeah, I've been
here for 2 hours.
Since 3. I've been here since 3. Yeah.
And then you gonna leave on time?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the rock, and then in the moments, like, damn, why is this so cocky, or not even cocky? Why is he so, like, why won't he catch the ball hawkish? Because you don't work as hard as me. I'm not gonna give you the rock if you don't work harder than me. And then when people start to see that model mentality, it's real.
Yeah.
People live off that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is for like basketball, but like the track for me, after a while, I ain't even care about them D1 anymore. So like everybody, like for track, you know what I'm saying? Track scholarship is so limited.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you literally gotta be the best.
On your own.
Like, yeah, you gotta be the best on. It's not a team sport. You know what I'm saying? So for the coaches, it's a team sport, but for you individually, it's not a team sport.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
no, you're right.
So it's like everybody around me in JUCO, we all wanted the same thing. We all chasing that one scholarship. So it's like it went from I want to go D1 to like, bro, I can't let you beat me. Like you my teammate, but I gotta get you on every rep. Like
Right.
it's like we don't talk trash like basketball do,
Push each other.
but we do push each other. But then it's like when you go to practice, you can just feel the energy. Like, bro, you just know, you feel me? Like you just, bro, I'm not gonna let you beat me on this
It's
rep.
like another tryout.
Yeah, bro. It's like, bro, we gotta get out the mud. So it's like, it's either you beat me, take my scholarship, or I beat you and take the scholarship. Bro. But only one of us can get it.
So I got a question to build off of that.
Okay.
So y'all 3 dudes, I ain't played super high level. I played low college football, D3.
You still elite there.
But y'all played some higher level. You mean basketball, track? Does that get lonely? I know when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh.
I know when I was in high school and I used to be prepping myself to play football or basketball. And at that level, I used to be working out by myself. I used to be like the only person working out.
Yes.
Like everybody else is, running around summer doing whatever. And I used to be like one of the only people like really going to the gym and
Yes.
you know what I mean? For y'all at that level, is it lonely for you? Because you like, not to say you at the top, but it's not a lot of people
Chasing the top.
that you chasing the top. Is it? Do you ever feel lonely? You ever feel lonely in that journey? In your journey right now?
Success is lonely, bro. It's a lonely place. Trying to win is lonely. So I feel like I accept whatever come with it. So being lonely, getting knocked down, getting back up, adversity, that all comes with winning. So I don't really look at it as being lonely. It's like this is what I want. So like whether I go by myself or not, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really get lonely.
About you?
The way my mindset is now, it's like you said, whatever comes with it, we're prepared for it.
It's like nobody there anyway.
I just know I gotta
Yeah.
get it by any means. If it's not me, it's gonna be him. So why not me? That's how I think about it.
That's very good.
That's a good.
I don't know if I felt lonely in that. But I
Yeah.
did feel like, for me, I took too many chances on getting to that top. Like for these boys right here, the difference is they're laser focused. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't laser focused. I still enjoyed my time elsewhere. But I did get in the gym one time for my boys being in the gym. I did put those extra hours. I did it till I was 30. I just kept doing like going to the park by myself. And then it became more of a therapeutic thing for me. Like this makes me feel good. You know, I'm still in shape. Not even for people or for a team.
So
Just for mentally for myself. And that goes into that. How is your mental? Like I know he said, ask that, do you feel lonely?
yeah, like sometimes.
mental health
Yeah,
wise.
because sometimes like, when you feel lonely, I know like in business now.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I get into a lonely space where I'm like super locked in,
Yeah.
it's not lonely, but it's like sometimes you don't really you can't lock in with nobody else.
Right.
I mean, you kind of like talking to yourself all day.
Because only you know.
I mean, to pull yourself out of a rut or
Yes.
to get yourself going. I mean, you fall down. You really have nobody else to like
Ooh.
tap into.
It's the 1%, man. Come on.
Yeah, it is the 1%. It is the 1%.
Ain't that many people there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the beauty of it too, because you're a rare breed in a sense. And do you want to remain that rare? Yeah. I want to remain that rare breed moving forward.
Once you accept, I feel like the biggest part is accepting, bro. Like once you sit down and say you want something, bro, and you know that what everything comes with it, whether that's being lonely or going through the mental part of it. Or, once you accept all of that whatever comes with it, it's easy to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to accept because it's easy to say you want something. You know what I'm saying? Then you hit a wall. And can you get back up?
Yeah.
So many distractions too.
So it's like, yeah, bro.
Easy to sit down. It's easy as fuck to sit down.
Oh my gosh.
Easy to
say
be
I'm
like,
good. That's why I
I'm
said
good.
the easy route
Go
is
right.
always probably the worst route to take.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to be one of these OGs out here telling the young dudes like I used to be this, I used to be that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That doesn't get
What's
you
your girl?
nowhere.
What's your nana call it? She called it something I forget.
Yeah, but I don't want to be one of them. I'd rather people be able to see it. That I used to do this, I used to do that. It doesn't matter.
It's over.
It's the past.
It is.
You might as well try to uplift the next person, help them get to where you were and succeed.
That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And them people need to be available for guys like you because, and I want to bring this up to Josh, and I always don't bring up Josh or that is, but I want to be close with these people that we grew up when they actually got to that point. But Josh said something very interesting about his counsel, you know, who he listened to and who he didn't listen to, and how he wish he would have listened to him and took the counsel when it was given. Do you guys have people that give you that counsel? Sometimes you're like, damn, you ain't at the level I'm at. But they're probably not. The people who counsel you probably haven't even been to your level, or not going to get to the level. But those people can give you some jewels. Who are your counsels? Do you have those? Do you have a person you can talk to like, yo, I want this, and you just need a second opinion, third opinion, and not to say you're going to take that, but you're going to take it into consideration. Like, okay, that makes sense. And I could go this way if I do this. You know what I'm saying? So, do you have a counselor who was?
Yeah, who you lean on? Who you lean on?
I got a few. So like, for every problem I'm going through, not gonna say problem, every situation I'm going through, like I have different people I know I can use as an outlet. So like, I'll talk to him, talk to my grandma, I talk to like Franklin every day. I talk to him about like certain things. Shout out Franklin.
Got the cootie.
I talk to Adi a little bit, Anthony Lee. Talk to him.
Coach Lee.
D King, like he picked my brain, asked me what's going on, stuff like that. I talk to him.
Absolutely.
And then like lately, I've been talking to like some of the dudes that came through my school before me. Like they left years before when D1. Some of them playing overseas, probably like Terrence Reed, Willie K. Talk to them and like they pick my brain about the situations I'm going through and like how we talk to coaches, like what the coaches saying and stuff like that, and just like hearing them out and like just getting that deeper understanding of everything. So I got different people I talk to about different situations to see what's going on in the world.
How about you?
Counsel. I mean, other than my dad, nobody. My dad's not a man of many words, so
No.
I wouldn't say I have
your
a,
pots.
I wouldn't say I have a counsel. I don't think I have a counsel.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of like Kobe, like David Goggins.
Okay. That's cool.
Eric
Yeah.
Thomas.
Mo-
Because I feel like they could. I don't want to say motivation, but I feel like they could like relate
Yeah.
to what I be going through sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And like when I listen to him and I'm going through something, like I go listen to Inky Johnson, I'm like, bro, what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? He went through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he could get through, I could get through too.
Yes, sir.
Like I heard somebody want to say like if everybody put all their problems in a bucket, you would take yours back and run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just try to look at things like that. Like no matter what I'm going through, somebody's going through worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm in a position where like a lot of people wish to be. So I don't really, I won't say I have a counsel. I just
You're right, bro.
Really?
And that's what you said is very important to remember. Somebody wish they were in your shoes, very much. Your shoes. And anybody, any person you may know who's in a position right now where they're like, dang, my life is pretty much done for. At your age. But of course, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe it's something else for them. You're only how old?
22.
and this is like really, truly the beginning of
Beginning.
your journey. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah.
So no matter what you're looking forward to, and I believe both of you guys are pro athletes, no question. I have that wholeheartedly in my heart because of your work ethic. I always say, turn it up again. What else can you do? Find it out and go do it because that's what's going to make, or that's what's going to take get you there. Not saying from experience, but just looking at people like you said, Kobe Bryant, or anybody of that magnitude. And you got to think big. You have to think huge and put yourself in those positions like, okay, well, do you see yourself with a gold medal for the Olympics? Do you see yourself with a national title, a finals title, or an overseas title, whatever the case? Do you see yourself on the podium giving a speech?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's I see it in both.
Yeah, I see
And
it
it's
too.
so tough out here. People don't realize how tough it is
Yeah.
to come from a small place like this, to do
Yeah.
what you guys are doing. And there's many more people doing it now. We're seeing it more.
People have no idea how hard it is to come from here and be something.
Right. Because
It's super
everybody's
hard.
like, yo, I'm ready to leave this place.
Especially as an athlete,
Oh my God.
because you're saturated around here. Like we small, but it's mad athletes that's trying to be something.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as like getting to the league. Like, you know, they be like it's harder to get to the league and stay than just get drafted.
Right.
So it's like you could go to school, but like what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna stay? Like what's going on? So,
Right. And that goes for anything, even people who aren't athletes.
I feel like a lot of talents around here, but like we could blame like coaches and the school and things, but you gotta want it.
You gotta
know what I'm saying?
want it,
Like
bro.
everybody know that, like if you play basketball around here, you know what you gotta do to get to the next level. Like you know, so like if you know what you gotta do, go do it. You know what I'm saying? You could go out there and dribble all day. You know what I'm saying? You getting better. You could go put up 300 shots, 400 shots. You can't keep blaming coaches
it's
and
like
things
people
like
always want somebody to be
yeah,
there for
like,
them.
oh, it's because of a coach that I'm not doing. Like,
And
nah,
stop
bro.
blaming people for your shortcomings or mistakes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just because you see somebody else in a different position, I always bring this up. We played Proctor, and we know so many people or players who could have played Proctor basketball. That's not even me, or any team, you know. But you some of the choices you made
Yeah.
when you weren't on the team
Exactly.
is the reason why you didn't go
Yeah.
as far as you wanted to go.
I say this all the time. We got so many athletes that we in our era
Yes.
that we might have won the state championship,
No
but
question.
they just didn't play because it was their personal choices.
Right.
But they'll blame coaches and
Yes.
they'll blame other things
Yes.
rather than blaming themselves for. I mean, same with them. You got dudes that probably we could have had great charter school teams, great proper
Oh,
teams.
for
Could
sure,
have had
right
great,
now.
but it's just some people just don't take accountability for the things that they're doing.
Even the parenting they'll blame on.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
sometimes that can be a part. Huh?
They always look for somebody else to believe.
And you can't blame the person that's in the spot. Like I know when we played, when you guys played, somebody like, yo, I can be him. I can do exactly what you're doing. I'm better than him. Well, I'm in that spot. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you can't get to a spot similar to mine. You just not gonna get this one. And
Yeah,
then,
we
whoop,
just did,
if you
we
go
did
for
two
this
different
one,
things. We just did two different things to
you
get
line
to.
it up.
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah.
gotta take it.
Most of the time, people talk like that. That's like nowhere near. They don't put the work in you put in.
No, not
I
exactly.
take that as disrespect.
Exactly.
Super disrespect.
It'll be a random walking down the street and like they'll hoop. They don't do what I do, so they don't think, oh, I could be him. Like, you don't put the work in I put in.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
that.
why you here.
It's not that.
That's why you got to say it all the time.
If it was easy, everybody could do it.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, I used to say it all the time when I used to hoop. It's like there's a lot of people better than me, but nobody worked as hard as that black shit.
I feel the same
To this
way,
day, nobody
man.
still works hard. I mean, it didn't like sound cocky, but I just think in my head
Nah,
like, yo,
fuck that.
nobody
Dude,
works hard.
man.
That's not do it.
I don't
Talk
care.
your shit.
No, because
Sometimes you gotta be cocky.
I can relate to that, man. I would never be on the sideline with you or being on the court with you and people be like, there ain't no way you coming to take our spot. Even if I was just a defensive player, but you know, you hear people talking like, y'all was our right team. Nah, we was it.
Yeah.
Period.
Sometimes you gotta be cocky.
We was
Yeah,
it.
you gotta have a chip on your shoulder.
You do.
That's what I like about Mark now. Because when Mark was younger, watching Mark grow up,
I try
Mark-
to remind them
Mark always
they
was
were the ones who didn't believe.
yeah. So now I see him now. He older. He turned to a grown
the height.
man. He got the confidence, and I can see the chip on his shoulder. Keep the chip, because when he was younger, a lot of people was counting him out.
It's funny
He was
money.
shorter. He was
Funny
shorter. I mean, it was looking at him like, he's small. maybe he ain't like some
They
of the other
couldn't tell
kids.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you can't find 5 to 10. You can't find 3-point guards that's gonna not turn the ball over at his stature.
Yeah.
Or find your open man at his stature, even when he was little.
Yeah.
You were little.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You were little. But he did the work,
Mm-hmm.
and he made it look easier than most for people who felt like, oh, he alright, or
Yeah.
even forgot about you for a little bit. Then you came back like, oh, this
Yeah.
motherfucker sprouted. Hold up, player.
Yeah. Can you think of a
Stay in
moment?
that seat.
I was like, you think of a moment?
Yeah.
Both of y'all, can y'all think of a moment? But both of y'all seem like they got like supreme confidence.
Yes.
I watched both of y'all do this. What was that moment that like, yo, I'm gonna carry this chip on my, cause you gotta carry a chip on your shoulder to be something. Like you could be humble, but you gotta carry some type of like chip on your shoulder, like, you know, I know what I can
Humbleness
do.
don't mean not be a dog.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I'm still a
You're
dog.
right.
I'm nice about it. But
Yeah. What was that moment for y'all?
Yeah.
What was that moment for y'all? Like, yo, I'm gonna carry this chip, and this chip is gonna carry me, keep carrying me as I go along.
Chip. Man, I ain't never really had a chip.
Yeah, you just know. But does he sound like that?
I ain't never really had a chip, bro. It's just I wanted to win. I don't know. I just always wanted to win.
You knew what it took.
Yeah, I knew what it took. Chip on my shoulder.
Yeah, it's that confidence. Just a moment that gave you that confidence. That confidence, like, you know, I know I could keep going. Is there anything
I was-
specific?
What's a race that you was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Once you won, you was like, yeah, I'm here. I know I could.
It's up for me.
I know I could keep
It could have
going.
been in junior college.
Yeah.
You have a moment in junior college or high school?
Yeah, so my freshman year, I had got hurt before the season started, and so I had to sit out the first 2 races, and then 6.7 seconds in a 60 meter. That's fast. So the school record is 6:71, and I was telling all my teammates like, yo, when I come back from injury, I'm gonna open up with a 6.7. They was like, bro, I don't know, bro. That's fast. You missed the first 2 meets and you hurt, so you're not really training for real. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I believed it, but it's like, damn, man, it's kind of fast. And then, so I came back, went to Missouri. So it was like, you got to make the finals. So like the first round, I ran like 6:83. I'm like, oh, all right, bet, I'm right there. So then in the finals, came out, popped out, 6'7". I'm like, oh yeah, all right,
Yeah.
it's up.
Yeah.
They just
That's all you
confidence
needed.
through the roof. And then, yeah, that was really a confidence booster right there. That's when I had that chip, as you say. That's when I knew I was up there.
Heard that?
Yeah, I heard it.
We just tapped in with Damoy on one of his moments. So Marcus, what was your moment of I'm him moments? And I know you probably think you got a few. I got a few myself.
Yeah, so first one is definitely probably like I said earlier, that 10th grade going to 11th, 12th grade years, varsity seasons, things like that, but really senior year. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, I know I got to play a bigger role on the team if I want to win, things like that.
Yeah.
So that whole senior season, it was like, I was just telling myself, like, niggas can't fuck with me. Basically, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Whoever seen me, they got to see me. Like,
Right.
so then after that, went JUCO. And the second time was probably this past summer. I was just locked in the gym 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm trying to go D1. So at the end of last season, I was getting D2s for me, talking to D interest, all that stuff. And I was like, I'm trying to go D1, so I know I got to take it up another notch.
Yes.
And then when this season started, that first game, when I caught a body, I was like, oh, it's up.
When I almost got kicked out,
Yeah. At that point then, I was like, yeah, it's mine.
I still don't like your school for that, for kicking me out the gym.
You need to put that body right here on the screen.
That
We definitely
moment, I
need-
was like,
need to put it on the screen.
tell you what, that was first game of the season. I was like, yeah,
Walked on the court,
coming for everything.
locked eyes.
Yeah, I ain't even see G on the court till he sent me the he sent me the video.
I said, when you see the white pants,
I was
that's
like, hold
me.
on, that's you. It was right on the motherfucking court.
Yo, they made me stand out the
Over there
door.
surprised I dunked with my left hand. 'Cause
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful moment. I enjoyed that big time. That was one of those proud moments because I sit and talk to him every day, and I'd be like, "Yo, I want to see something," and he always show us something, which is bigger than just catching a body or a dunk. Your full body of work. I'm a fan of the game, so watching a full body of work on display is important, from defense to offense to rebounding to assisting to making the right play to finding the right man. You know what I'm saying? So when you fuck up, you fixing it. You know what I'm saying? Those are big too. Recognizing your mistakes and then fixing those mistakes. Those are a big part of the game. But then when I seen that, it was like a level of maturity I seen that I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I feel like the work you putting in, that was it. And then there's moments I'd be like, you could do it more. Like I would say, there's another notch.
I could really go through our conversation from the summertime before the season. It's a screenshot. He like right to left cross into a dunk. I'm gonna find it. It was like August. I remember like it was yesterday. He was like, "Yo, right to left cross to a dunk all season."
And that was the one.
He did it.
First game.
And that was it.
And he did it.
Because it's right there. And I think more or less the mental of actually doing it for both of you guys. The mindset that you boys have at such a young age. I know people don't recognize how young 21 or 22 is. That is young still, man. There's nothing old about that. We lit outside.
I think it's outside.
They jamming.
You can hear that shit through the...
We still in the this.
You good though?
I think basketball is like way easier when you just stop thinking and just play.
Yeah.
That's really what another. That's what
because
another
it comes
thing
natural
was.
to you.
That's what another thing was. Like we were talking about that. Like, I wasn't even thinking. I was just out there just hooping.
Yes.
So it's like that's when you really become a scary player. Like when you stop worried about what people gonna say, what your coach gonna say, stuff like that. And that go for everything.
That go for everything.
Very much.
That's just when you know you scary. Like,
and it's a super confidence. In you.
And that's why I was saying you got to be cocky sometimes. Like things like that.
Oh
it's like,
I agree.
You can't fuck with me. So
I agree.
I feel like the confidence is built through like sacrifice too, though.
Yeah.
Doing what everybody else don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting up at 5 a.m. Can't hang out with the homies.
Right.
Can't go out to the bars. Gotta go to bed early. Gotta eat healthy.
You don't have.
Doing that. Wow, man, that's tough.
That's why I love sports, man. That's why I love sports, because it's gonna build y'all. The stuff y'all doing now, y'all don't even realize when y'all.
You gonna enjoy some of that shit. You probably
y'all
ain't
our
gonna want
age,
to.
and y'all stop playing ball. Y'all gonna be a supreme at business or job or work or whatever y'all decide to do.
There you go.
In y'all later life, because y'all doing stuff like you wake up early as hell. That's the stuff I was doing.
Right.
From like a kid till now.
Right.
You wake up early as hell. You get your work done and it's things that you want to do. You keep that same mindset in everything you want to do. You're gonna be supreme at everything.
It's like patting.
Yeah, because it's like nobody want to wake up early.
No.
Nobody want to study.
That's the point of doing it.
I got off of work at 3 a.m.
Like, who want to wake up at 5 a.m.? You can wake up at 7. You're right.
Right.
But I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m.
You're
So
right.
that's why I'm waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
Right.
Gotta get up before everybody else.
Mind,
If I get up at 5, maybe at 7, I can get up again.
Yeah.
And then do something else that'll help my body.
But like doing something you don't want to do, that prepares you for adversity.
You actually want to do it.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
And for me, I think it was like a few years ago. Nobody expected me to be where I'm at now. Like maybe a few people, but like if people really say like I knew you was gonna do that, they lying. So
I have my expectations on you, and I always say with age, but I'm gonna let everything manifest in its way.
out.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm right. But like I said, I'm proud of you boys, and it's so beautiful to see. Cause like we say, we watched y'all grow up, man. Like literally, I remember you both guys was little. I seen a video of both of y'all playing basketball together. Even though you talk about you was alright, I remember you playing, man. I remember you being. I'm thinking to myself like, you're gonna be a dunker. That was my mindset. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be able to dunk so easily if you keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys have grown into something even more spectacular. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of. How your mindset is. I hope other people are watching, especially guys at your age or even younger, to have a mindset of I will type of mindset. It's never too late. Junior college is okay to go to. Go through the trenches and makes you a better person, a better player, a stronger player. staying healthy is important. You know what I'm saying? Eating right and things of that nature too. I can't preach on that because I don't eat right. You can talk to him about that. My man behind the camera.
He the reason we lost the section chip.
Oh,
the
shit.
section chip.
Oh, that pizza.
Food poison for a week.
You?
Yeah.
Oh
His
my
section
gosh.
chip. His section
Yeah, I
chip.
ain't
Yeah.
talking about his section chip.
Oh, we got one.
I'm supposed to have one.
You definitely was. And y'all almost did.
You almost got it though.
Y'all almost did.
Y'all was like this close.
It was like literally at
Yeah, y'all was right there.
Mr. Basket underneath
I
the
wasn't even myself. And that's really what's crazy. I'm seeing boxing ones, full court, triangle, and twos. I'm like cross. I'm like, nah.
It was a beautiful game though.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful. Of course, you're gonna look back at it and be like, "Damn, I could have did differently." I still think about that when we lost after the sectional title. They didn't think we were able to, but we stayed in and we stayed involved. But you guys, man, you guys had a decent team, and you were actually the leader of that team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how was it being? How was it being leaders though? Because you guys are like now. Do you consider yourself leaders now? Because like you guys are doing something that your athletes and young men that a lot of people around here look up to. But do you see yourself?
Yes,
as
you
that?
do, bro.
Do you see yourself as a leader at this point right now? Because you guys are like literally the leaders of the nation.
That's a fact.
Like literally.
I do.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, cause I know, like you said, it's so many like younger dudes around that like look up to me, like they'll reach out to me, like for me, I try to throw them some gems and stuff people tell me to get them prepared for when they get there, stuff like that.
Yes.
And I feel like with me, I feel like I was always like a leader, but I was never like the vocal type of leader. So when I went to when I got to JUCO and when I was a captain and stuff like that, I had to be vocal, like to help other people grow or to see my team succeed. So when I got the vocal part of it, then that's when I figured it out.
Yeah, same. I think I'm a leader right now at my point. I got a lot of dudes around here that text me, ask me for advice, how to get faster, things like that. So yeah, I think I'm a leader.
It seems like it happens off of the cusp.
Yeah, it just
like you don't
happens.
even ask for it.
Yeah. Like
It gravitates toward
like
you
you're
because you're
baptized with it.
successful.
Yeah, like when they see you doing something that they actually want to do, then it's like it just happened.
But the first thing if somebody asked me for advice, first thing I'd be like, yo, like, you okay with like failing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's literally what I tell people too.
If you're not okay with
Yeah,
failing,
that's
then bro,
crazy.
I don't got no advice for you, bro. Cause
Crazy.
You just
I
make
ain't
it
gonna,
look good.
I ain't
but
gonna sit
this-
here and tell you it's gonna be all joyful ride. And
Yeah.
you gonna fail, bro. You gonna put in that work more than somebody, and they gonna win before you win. And you like, damn, I'm putting in more
That's
work
a
than
beautiful way to say, bro. That's a
Look
beautiful
like-
way to look at it.
You got the mindset to like keep going.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause you're gonna lose way more times than you're gonna win. But when you
But
win,
the wins,
Celebrate it like
Yeah.
that.
wins is gonna be right.
yeah.
Well deserved wins because you put that work in. And I had this conversation with somebody. They was like, yo, what you think the formula is? I'm like, you wanna know what the formula is? Don't stop.
Be
Just
okay.
don't stop. Just keep going. There's nothing else you can possibly do. If you got your mind, if you want it, and you see yourself, you can envision yourself in your lane. You stand in your lane. You ain't worried about him, her, whatever's going on. You're not indulging in the lifestyle of drinking, smoking. And I'm not telling a person who does that is not, because they passed it in the league now. They passed it everywhere else, but it ain't the same for everybody else. And you ain't even close to them people.
It's okay to have the moments though.
It's okay to have your moments, but you tap in.
Snap right out of it.
Yeah.
That's how I'd be. I'd
That's
be like,
really what you gotta do.
You tap in.
You can have fun.
You can have
Nobody
fun.
is saying
I
on
ain't
this
even talking
podcast
about
that you
them
cannot have fun.
Yeah. But
But-
at the same time, there's people who really waited, like you said, sacrifices.
Sacrifice.
I'm not going out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah. I heard Kobe say this in an interview, or somebody said it about Kobe. Kobe was like, yo, it was something happened, like these dudes wanted Kobe to go out with him.
yeah.
And he went out with him. He was like, all right, I'm gonna go out with y'all.
Right.
Y'all gonna come
But
with
we
me.
gonna have to go get up when I get up.
4 in the morning, 5
up
in the
and work.
morning.
So he went out with them, party, drink, all that. This motherfucker was back in the gym 4, 3 o'clock in the morning. He was
See,
like,
his
y'all
body was
dudes,
built
he's
for
like,
that,
y'all
though.
dudes gotta be here with me,
Kobe
because I'm here.
Bryant.
Kobe diff.
Kobe number 2, Jordan 1, man. What's up? I don't care. We arguing.
We can argue that all day. You can argue that. Kobe is my 2.
Oh, that sounds like an old head statement. Such an old head.
I mean, like, I know for basketball, you want all your teammates to like grind with you and things like that. But when I listen to like people I'm going against, I'll be asking them questions, listening to how they talk, Like if they tell me, yeah, bro, I'm getting up tomorrow at 5 to work out. In my head, I'm like, I bet I'm getting up at 4. It's like, bro,
Now
I don't want to work. And it's like, I want you to tell me your workout so I know exactly what you're doing, but I'm not going to tell you my workout.
Right.
Because then I know exactly
You know,
what
Kobe
you're doing,
did
bro.
that.
Yeah.
If you watch the USA documentary that they had when he got on that USA team, the whole squad went out. As they coming in
He already went through it.
from going out,
Yeah, he was already leaving.
he was either leaving the gym or going to the gym. They're like, what the fuck is Kobe doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was at an age where he ain't got to do this no more.
Yeah.
He's just good where he at. He doesn't have to keep working out. I feel like Kobe Bryant would have been the same Kobe if he just chilled by the time him and Powell got the chip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But instead, he stayed on his craft. Even after, when he became a businessman, he stayed that same way. And just like you said, Ed, that mindset you learned and you gained during this process right now for you boys is going to transition to
Yeah.
your life,
Everything.
which is so awesome. To everything, bro. And it's just going to grow from there. Then to the point where you're going to have the formula. And you guys think you got role models now who's looking at you. You're going to have adults
Yeah.
like myself.
Yeah,
Like,
people-
how did you do
I
it?
got people my age looking at you like,
You
yo,
dig what I'm saying?
these
Like, how
kids
did you
don't
do
quit.
it?
Yeah.
And it ain't easy for people of my age to snap out of something and get rid of these habits and then switch to what you guys are in a position where, like, I'm there right now. And if I keep going, skies is really the limit. Like,
I mean, both roads hurt. If you quit, it hurt.
it
If
hurt.
you don't quit, it hurt.
It hurt.
Choose your hurt.
So you might as well just
Yeah,
go.
you might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
You could
Might
definitely
as
have
well
them
just-
thoughts of thinking about it. Give myself maybe like a minute. But after that, I'm like, I'm bugging. I'm
back.
already here, so I might
Exactly.
as well.
Might as well just
That's
keep
how I
going.
feel about when I wake up for work.
Yeah.
Or if I get mandated and I come home at 3 a.m. Like, do I really want this paycheck?
Everybody had a moment when they want to
Yeah, I
quit.
do. Of course I do.
Everybody had a moment when they want to quit. You know, that's when you separate yourself. Like, are you going to quit or like?
But understand this though, I've never quit it. Never.
Never.
There's been moments where I've been like, I took a break. I admit to that, but quitting was never in my mindset, my brain. Even as a youngster, I remember not making JV. I remember getting cut. I remember all those things. I remember being told that you're too short. I remember the same. That's why I say you guys are on another level of life, because it's so easy to say, yeah, I'm done. Like, for what? What if I'm in Utica, this little ass town? We don't have no connections. We don't have nobody who's telling me. We don't have the proper schools or the proper parents, if you will. It's just me. That's too easy, man.
Everything just so political now.
It is.
Yeah.
You can say that too. But that hard work,
It's always going to pay
gonna
off.
outwork all
that
of
dedication,
outweigh all that.
all of that stuff, man.
All
And
that.
you guys are showing and you're proving. And I'm proud of you boys on some real beautiful level stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
you
this
better
is,
start winding down, but I gotta. Do you guys read? Cause you guys is some smart dudes for y'all age.
Yeah.
And the way y'all sound. Do you guys read? Y'all read any books? Anything that y'all read to help your
Reading.
mindset?
David Goggins' book,
What's that called?
Can't Hurt Me.
David Goggins is a monster. If anybody who don't know who David Goggins is,
I don't.
type in your Googles.
Oh, man, you don't know David Goggins?
If
Oh,
I
you
do,
don't know
maybe,
David Goggins?
maybe if I seen it.
Monster. He was like 300 pounds,
I mean,
and
different.
he lost it
He nutty.
on his journey of losing his weight. Dude turned into an animal.
He from Buffalo.
Black dude?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Bald
like,
head?
Bald head. Yo,
I know you're talking about.
Yo.
Cold,
But
bro.
me, I don't really like get into reading books and stuff like that. But like, I definitely like will read articles and I'll look up like he was talking about earlier, like Inky, ET, all them type of dudes. I definitely watch all that type of stuff.
I think that is important because we talked about that last episode with Josh. In a book, I have had my Daring Greatly is one of the books. I always talk about this book. It speaks about vulnerability and being able to open up and being able to speak on things that you had troubles with. And that was one of my struggles, being vulnerable and in a way. And a good book for sure will open up everything.
Yeah, tap in something.
It really would, and it help you manage your life in a different way. It makes you appreciate who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are special. Some of us don't know it until we tap into something that has you thinking like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? This is me. Or or I can use this to moving forward. So I'm gonna tap into that book.
Yeah,
Because we
I'm gonna
talked,
tap into
we,
that too.
we spoke
'Cause
about.
I read books.
Yeah, we spoke about that last episode or 2 episodes
I think
ago.
you would like the 48 Laws of Power. The way you talk,
I have that book.
I think you would like read the 48 Laws of Power. I think you would like that.
But I'm gonna tap 48.
48 Laws of Power.
That is a good book.
I think you would like that.
Robert Greene.
That's the author, Robert Greene. Yeah, tap into that. Both of y'all. I think y'all like that.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'ma get into
black
that.
ass too.
Yeah. you ain't lying. I got the book.
Ain't never opened that book.
It could be money in that motherfucker. I ain't
Yeah, it could be money in that shit. You
I ain't even open it.
I ain't open that shit.
Ain't opened
Yeah,
that
man.
book.
Yeah, man. But we proud of y'all, man. We proud of y'all, man.
For sure.
I mean, ain't about to wind this thing down, but we proud of y'all, man.
It was a great conversation with some two
Awesome
great.
conversation.
Anything y'all want to speak out? Y'all want to shout anybody
y'all
out?
want to shout out?
Show love
anything
to?
y'all want to see? Show love.
Tell them what we should look forward to. We got a second. What your junior year,
Junior year, Iowa University.
Iowa University,
Yep.
and you over there with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
That's
Came from-
fire.
Yeah.
How was that?
How was
Is she
that?
cool?
Yeah, she is regular to me, huh?
Yeah, it's regular. This is what superstars do.
Yeah, him. You said he was him.
Celebrity. How about you, Mark? You looking for what school you going to? Let the
I'm
people
going to
know.
Western New Mexico.
Okay.
New Mexico.
Yes.
Uh,
He trying to leave us.
can't be around here. I hate being home. I swear. Everybody saying they get homesick. I feel like I'm locked when I'm away.
Fact.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's
Sometimes
good.
you gotta get away from here.
I can't wait till you
You
go.
can come back and visit this motherfucker.
You ain't even got to come back fast.
Buffalo wasn't too far, and I was cool with that. But now I'm going across the country. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to do that too. If you get the
Yeah.
opportunity to go,
Run with it.
Yeah. Don't
Go,
be afraid to
man.
move.
Get out
Go
your
ahead.
comfort zone.
Don't be afraid to
Especially
move. I
early.
seen a quote. Don't be afraid to move out your hometown because your hometown literally can hinder you. Some people
Yeah.
need to,
oh yes,
to get that next level. You need to get out your hometown.
you do.
You need to get lonely somewhere.
Meet new people. Yes,
and build new
connect.
connections.
Yes.
You gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly. Because when you're out there by yourself in the town where nobody really know you,
Right.
I mean, you literally create another leg of yourself.
I feel like when you know what you're there for too, like that just drives you even more. Like being somewhere else, and you like, I'm here to play basketball. That's just gonna push you. Like, I know I gotta do this, so I can do that. Like,
Nothing to distract you, but you.
yeah,
And like, don't let your emotions get involved, bro. That's a big part. Like, a lot of dudes let their emotions get involved, especially with the process, bro. Like, once you get emotionally attached to something, bro, it'll affect you. And some people can't handle it, and they quit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try to take my emotions out of stuff.
Cause you're gonna hear no in those words that pretty much be like, well, damn, to you. Sometimes that's the best things that happen to you. And somebody telling you, well, not right now, or maybe next time. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna make or break you. You know what I'm saying? And for you, for the most part, you guys been through that. And I talked to him about that. You already been through the hardships of things. You're tougher than what you can ever imagine. Other than living in the same household, that's tough in itself. When you you know what I'm saying, with your parents, because I know both of you have tough parents in a sense.
Yeah, shout out to your parents, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to your pops.
shout out to my grandma.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, shout out to Miss
She
Brown.
was there for all of us.
Yeah, Miss Brown is the GOAT, man.
For this man growing up with me, she been to
everything.
game, even people she don't know.
Yeah.
And this is real talk.
Shout out to Coach P, bro, because I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Coach P. Coach P been here for all of us.
He that one
Shout out
guy
to Coach
that
P.
believed in me. There was a lot of dudes around here that told him like, yo, I'm not gonna be fast, and like he came and told me, and we stuck it through. We proved him wrong.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
You don't know who Coach P is? Coach Peterson. Jim Peterson. Shout out to Coach P, man.
He's still coaching.
He's still coaching. He coached us.
He's still
He was
coaching.
13.
I seen he coached Dick
14.
Miller.
Yeah, he's still coaching. Shout out to Coach P.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yo, I mean, I want to get y'all accolades off before we go. I know. Would you win a national JUCO championship?
No, I can't. We came second.
Team second. And Mark, what championships you won?
I got 3 conference championships, 2-time national tournament appearances. We made it to the Elite 8 this year, Sweet 16 last year. Finished the year 30-3. Two-time all-conference team, one all-tourney. So
It's decorated. These boys is decorated, man. Give them their flowers.
Yes.
I mean, give them their flowers when you see them. We gonna give y'all your flowers on the Two Brothers Point of View podcast
Every
for
chance
sure.
we get.
Y'all from the
I'm a
town.
national champion next year, so now we gonna come back to this when I'm a
We're
national
gonna do this
champion.
again.
Yeah,
That's
gonna
a
do this
fact.
again. We a
Bring that
national
medal
champ,
too.
for
Let them
sure.
see that thing.
definitely
Sure.
getting a natty this year.
Future Olympics. My man right here is gonna be in the Olympics.
Yes.
Real soon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's one of your goals, right?
Yep.
Be in the Olympics.
It's next
I mean,
year.
Like
Represent Jamaica. Shout out to
Represent
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Like I said on Facebook, 2021 in July, in the 2025 NBA draft, I'm gonna be in there.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
we
heard
own
it.
it.
Round.
First
Heard
round.
it. Speak that thing into existence.
That's it.
2021, I made that post. 2025, I'm gonna be in the draft.
Yeah, these boys is decorated, man.
Getting
We-
drafted.
Yeah, we proud of y'all.
For
My
sure.
dad told me it already exists, bro. Like, whatever if you could think about it, already exists.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta.
Go get it.
You got to
Take
do
it.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there for you.
Just like this microphone, it was here before it was here physically. You know what I'm saying?
And we did that.
The
And
thought-
shout out to us, man.
Yeah.
Because this was season 3.
Season 3, we still here, man.
If y'all see season 1, whoo, somebody sent me a video of
we was
season
on a
1.
couch. We was on a couch, and it looked like we recorded off a phone. I don't know.
Zoom meetings and
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, man. Came a long
Shout out to
way.
the people who stuck around us, man. We love y'all.
Yeah, if you still here season 3, man, we love you, man.
We appreciate y'all for
We
real.
love you, man.
True, real, big love.
You know, we keep going up with these guests too. Everybody who keep coming through, keep going up. We got, D1 athletes. up
We got
here
more
now.
coming, too.
Got more coming. Stay tuned. And if you're watching this video, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
Yes, like,
Hit that
share.
notification bell if you on YouTube. Know what I mean? Tap in with us, man. If you want to sponsor a show.
Nah, yeah, you got money for us.
If you want to sponsor a show, twobrotherspointofview@gmail.com. Email
We take
us.
grocery stores,
EBT.
yo,
EBT.
yo,
Nah, these ain't jokes.
These ain't, we serious. Yo, you know how much groceries is nowadays?
I am
You
not
got the 2
joking.
kids over there. I know they eat. I know they eat
Good.
at the house at home.
They picky. They want expensive stuff. They like y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
They eat way better than me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, we gonna get some fruit after this. Matter of fact,
to all the young kids out there,
talk to
tune
them.
out all the outside noise and lock in and go get what you want. It's
Right.
yours to take.
Yes,
Facts.
talk to them.
Talk to them.
I'm gonna double down on that. Please believe in your craft. It's not over. It's just the beginning. If you trash now and you don't believe you trash, or if you know you trash, get in the gym. Only time will
locked
tell,
in.
man.
When you
Stay
realize
locked
it's a
in.
business, that's when it's time.
It's not
That's a
about what
fact.
happens to you. It's how you respond to it.
Yeah. It's
And
up
this
and
is
it's
for
stuck
the
for
young
them, man.
groups. Yeah.
That's it, man. And that's the podcast. I'd like to thank these 2 brothers for coming out.
Love y'all, boys.
You know what I mean? Damoy Allen, Marqus Merchant.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? We're gonna have y'all boys back here again when y'all pro athletes.
We ain't gonna be able to do it here.
Yeah, we had to do it somewhere where y'all at. We had to do it in Jamaica when my man is in that.
Tell me that.
Send the
We
PJ.
going.
Yeah.
Tell me that.
Send the PJ.
Yeah, it's in the PJ. Yeah, but this is your man Ed Blackshear, your man G Brown. It's 2 Brothers Point of View podcast. Tap in.
Peace.